Hello everybody! It's been a while since I've done an update. I just wanted to show you the new guinea pig setup. It is not significantly, but quite a bit smaller than the original setup I had for them. Hi! Hi, Pumpkin! Hi, Pudding! Are you enjoying those bell peppers? They're just a lot of work and a lot to manage, and I really wanted to get the corrugated plastic because I did have the pond liner before and that was working out okay, but it was really hard to clean because there would be folds in it and it didn't like to smooth out entirely. So I finally got this corrugated plastic, and then I should have measured it because it's actually, like you can see, not the right size. So I have like zip ties holding it in place in certain areas, like right here. So I eventually want to get a different size, but oh my word, it is so much easier to clean. I'll link the one that I got off Amazon. It's whatever this brand is, I think. I don't know. But it's super easy to clean, and I'm really glad that I decided to get it because these are my daughters, and she is the one that's supposed to be taking care of them, and she just had like a really hard time cleaning them and managing them. So this will just make it a lot easier for her. And it's been a lot easier for me too. So highly recommend getting corrugated plastic as the liner if you want it to be easy to clean, because I don't even have to take them out of the enclosure when I clean it. I'll just take out the hides, wipe those down, and then roll up the liners, and they'll jump over to the other side while I'm rolling it up. And I'll put that in a little baggie or a tote, and I'll take it outside and shake it out in my garden so that I can fertilize my garden. I have a whole system with that. And then I usually rinse off their bedding outside first before I wash it in my washer, because I hate the idea of a bunch of guinea pig poop and pee in my washer. I don't know how some people do that. I'd love to have like a separate washer and dryer in my garage, but funds will not allow for that to be the case right now. If you're thinking about getting guinea pigs, they are very, very messy. They're pretty high maintenance. You gotta trim their nails regularly. You have to definitely make sure you're giving them fresh veggies every day. They do need fresh hay every day, and you can see I just kind of, I grab a couple handfuls of hay, and I've been keeping the hay under here in a tote. I grab a couple handfuls and I put it in there, and they run through it. They actually prefer it that way. I did have like a designated area that I put it before, but since I've downsized a little bit, and I'm sorry guys, I have allergies really bad. It's not from the guinea pigs, it's from I've been outside and I just have like environmental allergies that have been killing me this year. I don't think I have too bad. I might have a slight allergy to the hay that the guinea pigs use. This is orchard and Timothy grass, but nothing crazy like I do when I go outside in the garden for like 10 minutes, which is what I just did, which is why I sound like this. Anyway, totally lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I just plop it down there. They run through it. They kind of make little tunnels, which is really cool and cute to see. And then the next day, by tomorrow, all this hay will be flattened, and then I'll add some more. And I usually do like the lining change every week. My daughter's supposed to do like spot cleaning. She's not always the best at that because it's really hard with school and everything for her to get in a good schedule. Totally understand. That's why I'm not like terribly upset to be helping her out with this. I know pets can be a lot of work, and we just want them to be cared for. So she doesn't always spot clean, which is totally fine because I clean this once a week, usually on Friday. The water and pellets, which I took out their pellet bowls, I'm washing them right now. Water needs to be changed maybe twice per day, and you can see I don't have any water bottles right now for them because they ended up breaking them. Yeah, they broke the water bottles because they're so aggressive with getting the water out of them. So this bowl allows them to drink a lot faster and they don't have to pull on the tip of the water bottle. And so I kind of like that better, but you do have to clean it more. Look how cute Pumpkin is. You do have to clean it more. So that is something, a part of the daily routine. Hi. And then the veggies and the hay. I'll probably get the bigger liner. That's another reason I wanted to just get this corrugated plastic to see what it was like before I really spent a lot of money on it. And I mean, I heard that you can get sheets of this at Home Depot probably for a cheaper amount, and then kind of do it yourself. I didn't want to go through all of that, so that's why I just got it pre-formed and everything. All I had to do was just fold up these areas, and then there's like a little, I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, this like little notches that you just screw in. Super easy, so I'll probably get the bigger one. The only thing with the liner is that there's still gonna be like little cracks in the corners. Like over here, it's not like fully closed off. So if they pee in the corners, which they usually do, you are in danger of that pee leaking out. So I would definitely recommend like either using some duct tape to tape down the inside or the outside, I guess, of the bottom of it before you put your liner on there, so that you can avoid any pee seepage, or just line it really, really well and maybe have like a waterproof liner that covers the whole thing. You can do it that way too if you don't want to use any duct tape. But yeah, it's been working out great. I just want to give you guys an update on Pumpkin and Pudding. And I'll do some other updates on the other animals. But yeah, they're doing really good. I'm gonna have to upgrade. Oh, another thing is they live in my daughter's room, and my daughter really doesn't have a lot of space. Her room's not very big. So I really wanted to just kind of shrink it down, make it more manageable for her, and then give her more space in her room back. So I have like these two little bookshelves turned on their side, and then I have their bedding down there. I need to vacuum. And then I have like this is like the extra cage bars, and then I have hay down there stored too. So now it's like everything is stored nice and neat right here. So that gives her more space in her room. Plus I like having them off the ground. I don't really like having them on the ground. And then I just temporarily did like a little door. It would be nice. I'm not doing too much else with the cage because once I expand the liner, I'm going to have to take all that apart anyway. But I wanted something where I could easily open it, close it. Eventually, when I get the bigger corrugated plastic, I'll expand that and maybe put like a little latch on the, on the lid so it's a little bit more secure. And maybe get something other than zip ties, even though the zip ties do work well. But get something other than zip ties to make it more secure. Oh my gosh, my allergies. So yeah, I'm definitely liking this a little bit better. Again, I know it's a little smaller, and I always like to give my pets bigger than what they need for like space-wise, but this is also, even though that doesn't look great right here, it is secure, and it's more secure than what they had before because they have the lid, which is another thing. Like, these guys really do need to be more secure, because we have dogs, and if my daughter is awesome at closing her door, but if for any reason somebody comes in here, doesn't close her door, the dog gets in here, that would be bad news for these guys. Hasn't happened since we got them, thank goodness, but I just want to make sure they're very secure, which is another reason why I want them to have like the whole coverage and everything. But yeah, I do need to trim their nails, so I still have that to do today. I'll list some of the things that I use. Like I know a lot of people really like the liners that I've used. This is the avocado one. There's a strawberry one that I want to get too. That would be so cute for summer. Oh, and I hope everyone's having a happy Easter. I should have done like a little Easter theme for them. That would have been cool. It's just been so busy, as like it always is. I bet you guys are really busy too. Um, but yeah, that was the guinea pig update. I'm gonna shut it off there, and then I'm going to do my bird update, because I do have some bird news, some sad, some good news to share. So I'm going to do my bird update. I'll do a lizard update, I'll do a fish update, and I'll do a turtle update. All the pets, since I haven't posted a video in a while. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that. Always let me know how your pets are doing, what kind of pets you have, tips, feedback, positive, negative, anything you want to say. I am open to whatever you got to say. I want to hear it. But hope y'all are having a great Easter, and I'll talk to you in the next vid. Bye.